About to go live! Here from the internet, it's the Vlog Friends Hangout. Hello, everybody. We do this every Tuesday, making sure we do it every Tuesday now. And where we hang out, a bunch of us vlog friends, we hang out with you guys, and we play some games, talk about geeky stuff, and all of that. But
succinct intro, bro.
it's pretty good, right? We covered all the stuff. Usually for SNL, it takes someone to do an entire monologue to get to the freaking point. Not here. We get right to it, guys. I'm Omar.
I'm Mia.
We are two bro geeks.
You're on our channel,
yeah.
so you probably already know us.
You probably know. Yeah, you probably understand what's going on here.
And we are joined by these lovely
amazing guests.
Hello.
I'm sharing the link.
Okay, so Paul goes first.
Yeah, I'll take the next step. Hi guys, I'm Paul the DIY Guy, and I do all sorts of crafty, nerdy goodness on my channel, and that's it. I'm keeping with the 16. I'm keeping it short.
Succinct is difficult to say. And Paul's channel is very bro-geek friendly, FYI.
Yeah.
All his DIY is highly bro-geek friendly endeavor.
Yeah, I'm cheap, so it works out really well.
Yeah, but you could say it's a lifestyle choice, and then it doesn't look as bad to go like, I'm cheap.
Yes.
I'm cheap.
I choose to. I would anyways.
Yes. Frugality.
And how about you, Holland? Who are you?
Who is Holland? What's your name, Holland?
I'm Holland Farkas. You can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/telltaleheartxo. You can find me on Twitter at Holland Farkas. It's my little signature thing. And I'm Holland Farkas everywhere except when I'm Farkland. Hello.
Awesome.
We're going to be
I have kale in my teeth. People have to let me know if I have kale in my teeth. I'm going to be honest. I just ate salad.
No, you're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine, and good job.
Nice teeth.
Yeah, good teeth.
Good teeth.
Good teeth, gang. So our friend Brittany actually just got here, so I'm going to run in and let her into the gate.
Does she know that we're having a Google Hangout?
Yeah, she's hanging out in the background.
Okay, but she knows
she knows now.
No, does she not know?
No, she knows now. She's aware of it. It's in her brain. But before,
does she only know because we're like? I feel like I was part of this text chain, and I feel like you didn't tell.
Tell Brittany to say hi.
I will.
I mean, she'll be here in a second.
We don't need to talk about Brittany. She's not here. We talk about what's in frame. And what's in frame is Cougarpedia, so I'll let you explain that while I go get her. I'll be back.
Cougarpedia. What's Cougarpedia?
Okay.
What idiot would think that someone was saying Cougarpedia?
I was procrastinating from writing because, as I was explaining to Paul a moment ago, it's part of my process to procrastinate. And I made a real Cougarpedia based on our inside joke. Hold on. Hi, Brittany. You knew that we were on air, right? Like you're.
No.
Did Omar not tell you?
I thought it was like in like 20 minutes. Hi, everybody.
Hello from the internet.
I just want to make sure you're aware. Don't stop saying all the incriminating things that you would definitely say.
All the drugs
you
you did on the
didn't
way
know.
here.
All the drugs.
Just got a dare shirt.
You guys were wearing green. I decided I didn't think about
You're
it.
not wearing
That's
any
not. What
green.
is wrong? Do you need a jacket or
Well,
something?
no, I didn't.
What is
Oh,
this,
God,
guys?
So the irony is not lost on me that I'm wearing a dare t-shirt.
You want to come sit in our hand?
Yeah, you want to get a stool? Let me go get a stool.
I'm not
Hey guys,
getting
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a stool, but just wait and I'll be right back.
This is very exciting for the internet. Omar's getting a stool.
Yeah.
This is our friend Brittany.
Hi.
We just did
Hello.
introductions. If you want to introduce also, you can. Surprise guest. It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse, guys.
Hi.
Did that happen in Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Chair.
Did like guests come randomly?
Yeah, people would come in the door all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
people would open the
Yep.
door.
Just
Okay,
like
good.
Pee-wee's. Here's an avocado. There you go, green.
Yeah.
Centered. Okay, so I was just explaining, Brittany, that I actually was procrastinating from writing, which is an important part of my process.
Part of
And
being a writer.
yes, it is, and a part that we should get paid for. And we in an earlier vlogger hangout, we had this inside joke where like Dale's said
crazy
something,
accent.
and we thought she said Cougarpedia, and then you were like joking about Cougarpedia, and everyone made these graphics like online
what did
that was
she-
Cougarpedia. But she was saying it was the name of an Australian town, but it just sounded like
That
she
lives
said
underground.
Cougarpedia. It was like also a weird thing. And so we were talking about how, like, oh, it'd be funny if we compiled all of our hashtags somewhere. And so I made a Cougarpedia wiki. So it's like wikia.cougarpedia.com. If you want to add anything to it, you guys can add things to it. I'll make you a mod. If you're watching this, you probably deserve to be a mod. Like, there's probably 3 people watching this right now.
Hey, well, I know Trainer Jody's on there, and that one geek are.
Yeah, Trainer Jody's definitely on.
No, the people watching.
Nobody.
Hi, Trainer Jody.
Trainer Jody is Cougarpedia as far as I'm
Oh,
concerned.
and that one geek. Wow, when were you typing this, Paul? Paul
I'm
already
ninja.
responded to everybody.
Yeah, Paul's
Wow.
really good at that.
He's
Hey,
crazy.
I'm crafty. I got it.
Oh, I get it. Oh, now I get it.
The question that actually is most important on the people's minds, Omar, is do you have to catch them all?
Yeah, so we were at Disneyland the other day. The other day might have been
This
yesterday
is
or
related.
the
That
day
sounded
before.
like Omar just ignored your question, but it is related.
Thanks for coming, Paul. Anyhow, back to my life. But we were just walking, and these guys just like yelled behind us. They were just like, "You look like Ash. You look like Ash." And it was
Ash?
Yeah.
Or ass?
Ash.
You look like Ash.
Hey,
Are you talking to me?
Yes. And
I was gonna
Omar's
say-
like, from Pokemon? Ass from Pokemon?
And it was like, wait, I'm sorry, are you me? And he was like, yeah. And I had like a maroon hoodie on. And he
Which
was like,
isn't what Ash wears, but it's okay.
No.
It helps, it
yeah,
helps
just want to let you
for
know,
some
fill in the
reason.
picture. And he's like, you look like Ash. And I was like, from Pokemon. Like, yeah. And then what was it? Like, legit. Like, he's like,
He's
it's
like,
legit.
no, and he had like 4 bro friends with him, and they're like, no, you legit look like Ash. Like, it's so legit. And he was very insistent that you looked exactly like Ash.
Yep.
But I was so, like, you so were not wearing what Ash usually wears that, like, we looked around for somebody who was, like,
Were
cosplaying
you
as Ash.
carrying like a Pokeball?
No,
No,
he was
I
wearing pretty
keep
much
my
this.
Pokeballs at home.
Yeah, exactly.
I let Nurse Joyce take care of everything.
Weird.
He was wearing this, but with, like, a maroon hoodie, which isn't even what Ash wears.
No, but I thank
It
them.
was
That's
nice.
a very nice compliment. I think that Ash is a very fine-looking character.
Just to be clear, though, this was not me. This is Trainer Jody asking, because
Oh no, I knew. Yeah, we've got the comments loading in the email.
I have.
This is stupid. Never mind. Ignore this.
Is this your first hangout?
This is the first time I've been on the
Yeah.
internet. Is this on? But so we're gonna do something really fun today, guys.
Before we do this, let's do what we always do and ask everyone what the geeky thing they did this week.
Oh yeah.
That's a thing that we
Let's
do.
start with Holland Farkas. What's the geekiest thing you did this week, Holland?
This week,
Weekend can be
Or last
included.
week, right? Maybe last week.
Last week.
I
Yeah.
feel like last week was a better week. Wait, what did I do? I definitely did something. I can't think of anything. You gave me no time to prepare.
Like breathing.
We'll come back.
Like,
We'll come back to you next
He
week.
gave you all week, Holland. What are you talking about?
I have to think. Oh, you know what I did yesterday? Or the day before, I ordered. Crit Success is this company that makes these like die rings. So they have like a 20-sided die one, and they have like a deck of card one, and they have alignment ones. And I've like always wanted to buy them because they're these cool spinny die rings. So I finally ordered one, and it's an alignment one. And
What's
it's,
your alignment?
I'm usually chaotic neutral. I think I took a test and it said I was chaotic neutral.
I can see
I
that.
think that's fitting. Yeah.
Not too good, not too bad, and a little bit of random.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a good business card.
Easiest thing I did. They're really cool. I'm really excited. It's coming in the mail.
That's awesome.
That does sound really cool.
How about you, Paul? What's the geekiest thing you did last week?
Well, I put up a video on my channel where
It's an unboxing.
it's one of these. I've never actually done one of these before. So I got a bunch of cool junk inside of something that looks like an NES container. NES.
That's cool. That's a cool box.
I like the box. It's almost just part of the the unboxing process is the box. I might get a bunch of these. It was actually from Valentine's Day. It's a delayed gift. My girlfriend knows me well, and she knows how much I love not getting flowers because flowers are too frilly for me.
Flowers.
True. No, everyone deserves flowers.
No, my dad always
When
gets
you're
my mom
dead.
flowers,
Just kidding.
and she like hates it.
I'm with Omar on this.
Everyone deserves flowers when you're dead.
There's a way to take care of flowers properly that most people like don't know, and like so if you don't take care of flowers, they die really quickly and they're like very expensive. So, like, unless you like actually take care of them and like trim the stems every time before you put them back in water and change the water every other day, like
Change the water. You put that plant food in the water.
Mhm.
That's too much work. If I wanted to pet another pet, I would get another pet.
By the way, Johnny B45 says, I totally forgot about this, and I just want to say we also forgot about it.
I was never told about this.
Great memory. that you're here now. Geekiest thing I did last week was I got to record an episode of the Buffy podcast that I run with Holland and Chris Bramante with our good friend Paul.
Yay!
you have a podcast.
It was so much fun.
I wasn't aware of this.
We don't tell Holland the microphone's on.
okay.
So if you want to go to iTunes and search in the iTunes store for Sunnydale Study Group, or just Sunnydale. I think we're the person that comes up when you search Sunnydale in iTunes. So
Yay!
Paul's episode will be coming up in a little bit. You want to get a little bit of schedule.
Kiri, our fellow bloggers episode just went out.
That's today. Yeah, we're talking about episode 3. So if you're not all caught up on Buffy, don't worry.
It's only
We're on the
3
third
episodes.
episode.
And podcasts don't disappear, so you can
Nope.
watch it later. Well, should we ask Brittany what the geekiest
Yeah.
thing she
What's the
did?
geekiest thing you did?
Yeah, I just got back from South by.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
That's probably,
Kind of a
the,
trump
that's
card.
probably the geekiest thing I did last week was stalk like everyone on Facebook who was at South
Yeah.
and watch other pictures.
So they had, though, this is like pretty geeky, but I thought it was really cool. Is I don't know if it's probably not gonna show on my phone very well.
Shows.
But like, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Which way I'm going?
You got it, you got it.
You got it. You got it.
So they had this thing, this Game of Thrones experience, where it was like they take a picture of you and then they have you like wheel the sword around, and you're supposed to hit like these targets on this screen, and then it like explodes the targets, and then like swords and like thrones. I'm not
Why don't
explaining
you
this
tweet
very
it?
well
Because
at
it's
all.
hard to see. We'll
Yeah.
tweet it.
But what they do is they make like your profile, like the faster your movements are of hitting the targets, like the more accurate your aim is, the prettier your like, profile thing.
Oh, that's
comes out.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's like
Kinetic-based art.
everyone's is different.
Uh-huh.
So that was pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
And I got to sit on the Iron Throne, so that was like.
That's
I saw
oh.
that picture.
That's
in my
what Chris
Facebook
meant.
stalking
Yeah.
of you.
Chris
So
is
I'll
like,
like,
yeah.
I haven't showed this yet, so I'll tweet this out right now and I'll tag you guys.
You guys.
Yeah.
This is
Cougarpedia
one-
exclusive.
A Cougarpedia
Whoa.
exclusive.
Wait, does that make me a cougar? That's weird.
No, Cougarpedia.
It's not that kind of.
It's not that kind of
Okay,
cougar.
It's the animal.
Okay.
Did we finally establish that?
Yeah, I think so.
We established it
Right now.
verbally many times, but people still keep thinking that. So I think we're gonna have to put on the Cougarpedia.
Well, because the thing is, like, we're all in our 20s. Like,
You know.
unless it's
Jumping to conclusions. Holland Farkas.
Holland just is like barely an adult. I feel like.
And Holland's 19 too, so she's lying.
Holland's like 12.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Holland's older than Dale. We don't play Was Holland Born Yet. We play Was Dale Born
Yeah,
Yet.
that's true.
Dale was alive. Was Holland born yet? Yes.
But that's
So-
like the only thing.
That's it. What about you? What was the geekiest thing that you did this week?
I probably the geekiest thing I did was set up the retro gaming center in my workroom.
Nice.
I had
Gaming center in workroom. Just to point that out.
there are many stages of the writing process. Procrastination,
Playing Lord of the Rings on
playing retro
GameCube,
games,
apparently.
playing Soul Calibur 2. Many stages. The brain is working all the
I
time.
love you. You know that.
So, okay, what is considered retro gaming to you? Because there is a generation gap here. How far back do your systems go?
There is. I
PlayStation
have
4.
right now. I don't have like a really classic retro gaming system right now. I don't have like a Sega Genesis, which I really want. I feel like that would be more, or like a Nintendo or something. But I do have a GameCube and a PS1, and I'm going to count those as retro because they're so not up to date at all.
Fair enough.
So it sounds way cooler than me not buying new things since the 90s.
I feel like once a game loses hype, then it is in maybe not retro, but it's in a comfortable zone for me. For some reason, Halo still just is like everyone just keeps freaking out about Halo and talking about it. But like, yeah, I think like a lot of GameCube games are just like we got the Incredibles game for GameCube for like $4. Is it the best game in the world? No, but no one's saying it is. So it's better than the conversation going on about it.
Hey, I just started the Mass Effect series. I'm into the 3rd one right now, and those are completely affordable.
I'm just so mad because I was playing them over winter break. Well, I've been playing them for a while. I would play them every time I was on break and at home and could play them, and I never finished, and I'm really upset.
Well, I won't spoil nothing for you.
Well, no, because I keep hearing things, and like it's not like I can be mad if I get spoiled, but like it's so much fun, and I'm so mad because I just want to finish it. I was just like really attached.
It's hard when you're playing like things that have been out for a while, and you can't really properly get mad at people for giving spoilers, but you still don't want the spoilers.
Yeah, like when someone spoiled the newest Need for Speed games by telling me they're terrible.
You can do that on a Need for Speed game?
Need for Speed games spoil themselves. I'm just kidding.
No.
Wonderful people over at maybe EA.
I think we got some comments.
Boom. Okay, I just tweeted out the thing. And
Oh,
There it is. What's your Twitter handle, Brittany, so people can find it?
B.E. Sandler.
And
B.E. Sandler.
we'll retweet it too. We got all
That's
kinds of
spelled
comments.
B-E-E. E-E-E.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
What, Holland?
I saw the picture. It's really cool.
Oh, fuck
Technology.
Okay, we'll say hi to Ilea,
Hey!
Leanne.
Hey. Hello.
How's it going? Thanks for hanging out with us.
Dezzles,
Hey!
Ian. Somebody just joined Cougarpedia Wikia. It's wikia.cougarpedia.com.
All right.
So we got some more mods. We're about to get some mod status.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Seems
anyways, Omar had an idea of what to do today.
So I'm thinking maybe going forward, we'll see how this works today. And if you guys hate it, leave it in the comments below. But just give me a second. Give me 1-2 minutes to try this. We're gonna let's make this like a little game showy. This week we got some trivia, and we're gonna do trivia based off of 3 sort of geeky topics or important topics for the week. And so we're all gonna be competing, us 3. No wait, the 3 screens. We'll be competing. Only I know the answers to these questions, and then I also at the end of each category, guys, I have an audience question that you cannot get wrong because your answer is correct.
This is my skeptical face about this untested game format.
It also looks like the face you make before you're surprised by how right I am. All right. So, something that happened in the news recently
That was super slick, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel bad.
Well, one thing that was recently announced, which is a big deal for me, because this is one of my favorite movies of all time, is Kevin Smith is considering or making, for sure, a Mallrats 2, a sequel to the Mallrats film. So before we jump into discussion about that, I have 3 questions about sequels and subsequent films. Are you guys ready?
Nope. Let's go ahead, folks.
This is not multiple choice, so you guys will just have answers. And
Are we supposed to just blurt it out? Or like
Why don't we have
I'll
it
call.
order? Okay, you call.
Yeah, I'll call.
He's moderating.
How many Land Before Time films are there? Not in production, are there that exist? And no cheating, guys.
I have a really good guess.
Okay, let's go with Paul first.
13.
Let's go with Holland.
That was my guess. So I'll go Price is Right rules and say, I'll just say 14. I was gonna say 12. Either 12 or 14. I'll say 14.
You guys?
First of all, you said not currently in production, which alerts me that there's another Land Before Time film in production.
Land Before Time 7. Just kidding. I'm not gonna give you any answers yet.
11.
11.
I'm gonna go with 15.
You guys are just this is a strategy game. It's not even trivia.
Really
So we got
it was 14.
we got 13, 14, 11, 15.
Yeah.
The answer, my friend, is 13.
I was gonna say 13. If you called me before Paul, I would have gotten it right.
Yeah.
You can have the same answer.
I thought it was 13 too, but I thought
Are
it
we
was...
allowed to guess the same answer?
Sure.
But then we would just copy each other.
We'd be like, we all think Paul's smart.
I mean, I think Paul should be rewarded for like answering first and getting the answer. We can't just
We
copy.
called our Paul first.
He was very confident about it.
Yeah, but see, that can be a misnomer too. You just be like, oh yeah, I totally know exactly what this is, and it's
That's
not
true.
even close.
He's lost.
Yeah.
It's all
And then
well.
after they all guess, change your guess.
Yep.
All right. Question number
So,
2.
before we jump onto this, I had no idea. I just learned this like this year, which is I think the same time I learned how many there are. Y'all know about Ducky?
Ducky the dinosaur?
Yeah.
I mean,
What
did
happened?
something happen to Ducky?
Did she into drugs?
She like after the first movie, she doesn't exist anymore.
What?
It's like the fourth
Oh my
Huey,
God.
Dewey, and Louie brother.
You guys, I love telling people about this conspiracy. Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Phooey. Look it up. I fell down this crazy rabbit hole where we were trying to figure out who is Huey, Dewey, and Louie's, like, who are their parents. And we went on this whole rabbit hole where we were like, are they Uncle, like, are they Donald? Are they, like, Scrooge? Like,
Donald Duck is their uncle. Isn't Donald Duck their uncle?
Uncle
Yeah,
Donald.
they all have uncles and aunts, so we were like, who's their mom? And then we went on this crazy journey, and we found out it was Delia Duck, who was lost in a space exploration accident and never returned.
She hasn't come back yet, and not to say too much, but we want to do an Interstellar inspired Huey, Dewey,
Yes.
movie.
But long story short, in that research, we learned that there's like a fourth duck quadruplet that like doesn't exist called Phooey, and he sometimes exists, but then he doesn't exist.
And that's an appropriately titled name then.
Yeah.
He exists. No, he doesn't. Phooey.
What was that like? He was invented because like
He was
the
invented
artist
because
misread,
the artists a couple times misread and drew 4 ducks.
and they were just like, you know what, good enough.
So that's an extra trivia fact.
4 out of 3 ain't bad. So, and also, if we want to talk about this later, there's a reason that they have their names. Yeah, no way. Anyway, number 2. We're going to start with Holland on this one, okay? We're going to give you home team advantage, Holland. What was the title, the full title? And I'll give you guys a hint. The words included in this question are in the title. What was the full title for Air Bud 2?
Oh, I should know this.
I
do
know this one.
I've seen
For
it.
those tuning in now, you're probably wondering, what
I know
is going
this
on?
one. I know this one. I'm pretty sure.
What
actually.
was
I'm
the
getting less
title
confident as we go.
of Air Bud 2? Starting with Holland.
I don't know. I never watched the Air Bud movies. I don't know this answer.
If you
She's
get
too
it,
young.
if
She's
you
too
get-
young.
I know what Air Bud is.
And I'm too old.
The answer.
If you
Like,
get
they're
it
about
wrong,
basketball, right?
you'll
Or
still-
soccer? Aren't they each about a different movie? Are they? Fact. Is it all basketball? Are they all different sport? I don't even know. It's just dogs. Air Bud 2.
Again, if it's not right, but it's
Bud
funny.
2. Positively cute. I have no clue. There's probably pause in it.
Positively. What's the...
It's a pun.
Yeah, that's great. Positively. Air Bud 2, positively. All right, Paul?
It's wrong because it's just not available information at the moment. We go with Air Bud 2, Buds in Space.
That's probably one of the movies. That's actually I'm pretty sure.
Air Bud shoots off into space with his, wait for it, Bud. All right, what is your guess for Air Bud 2? Winter Soldier.
I just imagine 2 puppies like.
I'm with you to the end of the dog path.
Oh. Okay, one was like basketball. One was like soccer. Oh man.
One was curling.
One was like something about jumping.
One was Bob's.
Bob's
We got an Air Bud team.
Yeah.
I don't even have. It's like All-Star Pups or something like
Again,
that.
if it's the funniest answer, you get the point.
Well, it's not the funniest, but I think there might be one with the words All-Star or Pups in it.
All-Star Pups? Air Bud 2 All-Star Pups?
Yeah.
It's a pretty damn good title.
I'm feeling less and less confident about it. Okay, I know it's one of the sequels. I don't know if it's the second one, but it's football themed.
Oh, yeah.
Air Bud Golden.
That's it! No, that's it!
Got it. Yep.
It's golden what?
Receiver, that is my answer.
It's not Golden Receiver.
It wasn't the second one?
It's Golden Retriever.
Yeah, that's
Oh, no, you're right.
No, it's Golden Receiver. You just looked it up.
It's just a Golden Retriever. He doesn't even play football. He just is a dog. Congratulations, you get the point. Yay!
I feel like the points are kind of stacked on this one screen over here.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
We're crowded over
That's a
here.
good question.
Alright.
Yeah.
But I guess
Having
I
never
didn't
seen.
know the name of the Air Bud sequel, so I don't know.
And
Wait, what did Paul say? What
yes.
was
I was just
Paul
saying, having never seen any of the Air Buds, I feel I was poorly qualified to answer this particular round of trivia.
You know, if you want a treat, don't watch Air Bud.
Okay.
A treat?
I'll treat myself. I'm up for this.
Did you watch the Beethoven movies? Did
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
In the first Beethoven film, they give Beethoven alcohol. Like, they pour beer down his throat at the party.
In
and
the
that's really
first film,
sad.
wasn't like the villain like an alcoholic or something like
Was
that?
it? I thought it was like a...
People
Turn it.
tattoo their dogs. Like, PETA is protesting against people who tattoo their dogs because apparently
People tattoo their dogs?
that is a thing, apparently.
To be fair,
Animal cruelty groups are like, no, don't do that.
I agree. Don't tattoo your dog.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
That's in Leviticus, right? Don't... Just kidding, a little Bible joke.
Let's just get that entire discussion over here. What's our third question, Romar?
And the third question, everybody, for our topic about mall rats is, how many years...
Wait, this was all mall
Well, no,
rats
it's about
themed?
sequels. It's about
That's
sequels.
sequels.
Oh, okay.
I got two other categories that we can discuss, or we can just... Did you guys take this?
You guys, you're bumming me out so hard with this ducky trivia in the comments.
Sorry, I'm so sorry I even brought it up. I knew it's awful.
Oh my god, don't even.
Was Ducky taken out like
Don't
what's his name in
talk about Ducky
Final
anymore.
Fantasy?
Don't talk about Ducky anymore. Don't talk about. No, really, whatever you're about to say, don't say it. It's really fucking sad.
Okay.
Now what happened? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna break
My childhood is
After this question, everybody, make sure you're paying attention because we have an audience question that we'd love to get your answers on in the comments. But right now, the third question for you guys, right now it's a tie between Brittany and Paul. How many years were there between Tim Allen's The Santa Claus and Tim Allen's The Santa Claus 2? Not how many years was it between Santa Claus and the trailer for Santa Claus 2, the film release of Santa Claus 2. Because the difference between the trailer, I think, was 1 year.
What?
Yeah, and we're going to start with...
What you mean from when the trailer came out to when the second film came out?
When the first film came out to when the second film came
Why'd
out.
you say all that stuff about the trailer?
trailer.
Oh, that's a fun story that I'll tell you about later. All right, starting with Mia.
4 years.
Good guess.
I just remember, like, watching the sequel and being like, whoa, that kid's, like, way older now.
But they grow up so fast.
Yeah.
That's
Child
the problem with
actors.
Lost. It's going to be the problem with Gotham.
I'm going to say, like, 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
Paul.
I'm gonna pull the oddball here. Let's go a full 10 years. between
Wow.
movies.
And how about you, Holland Farkas?
6.
Yeah, I don't know who's closest. The answer is 8.
Me.
Ah.
What would you guess? 7?
I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
7? It was 8 years.
That's a long time.
8 years between the Santa Claus
My
and Santa
heart's
Claus
not
2.
even in this right now, though, because I'm still thinking about how this document. I can't. It's really
Well,
sad.
No, because I just remember the kid being like, I was like, oh, this kid's like 11. And then I was like, oh, this kid can, like,
19.
and
Yeah.
kid can vote and like, go to war.
That was the plot of Santa Claus 2. Santa Claus to the Arab Spring. So, question that we have. Brittany's in the lead right now with 2 points. Paul in second place, 1 point. And we have an audience question for you guys. This is a trivia question for you guys, except you can't get it wrong. What is the next Harry Potter book called? We want to know your answers in the comments. Move on from Ducky. What's the next Harry Potter book called?
We can't move on from Ducky. I'll
Harry
try.
Potter 2, Ducky.
No, don't even make jokes. I didn't read it. You don't know how sad it is. Don't look at it. You don't. Trust me, don't make any jokes about it. It's really sad.
It's been like 20 years, so I mean, it can't be too soon.
But I just learned about it now. It's still fresh.
This is gonna be the hangout known as like the Land Before Time hangout, or something ridiculous. Like we never refer to it. You don't watch it and be like, what happened? Paul brought something up, and now we just can't. Our childhoods, I can't even.
It's like how they name Friends episodes all like that one where blah 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 happens. This is like that one where they all learned.
Paul made everybody cry.
Yeah, I felt like crying a little bit.
Is it a disease-based thing?
Don't guess anything. I don't. What part of don't guess?
Let's move on. Let's move on. There's been another announcement recently, and that's that the Christmas special for the popular BBC/BBC America series Sherlock will take place in Victorian England. It's going to be a Victorian England Christmas special. I'm not exactly sure what this means, and maybe Stephen Moffat doesn't either. But we're going to ask some questions about Victoria, England to you fine folks right now, and then of course we have an audience question with Marianne. But my first question to you guys, and we'll start with Holland for this one. How many books did H.G. Wells write and publish? Publish. We don't know how many. People can have secrets. Publish publicly. How many books did H.G. Wells publish?
There was a lot, wasn't it? I can only think of like a few.
Holland was too young. She didn't even grow up with H.G.
Wells. You weren't even alive when H.G. Wells was writing, right?
I know Time Machine and.
Guys, remember when the Time Machine first came out and we were like...
The movie? With Guy Pearce?
The H.G. Wells book.
Oh. With Guy Pearce and Samantha Mumba. Samantha Mumba was in the film.
I was doing a bit.
That's good. It was a good bit.
Is it? I don't know. I'm going to say... That's a lot, right? Like, it's a lot.
We don't know.
Fuck. All right. I'm going to say 4. Not.
Oh, this is where I was going with this. That's my guess.
Say 4.
You don't want to go too far. Yeah,
I can think of a lot, so I'm going to say 4.
How about you, Mia?
5.
Oh, great. How about you, Paul?
Well, all my answers are getting picked. Let's go with 20.
Okay, and Brittany Sandler.
Wait, we're saying like full-on books?
Full-on books. This is the answer that I found, so if you're, I can't be wrong. Yahoo Answers is wrong.
You didn't read all of them, I suppose, to check to make sure they were actual books. Not
now
just
I kind of want to. Because I've read a lot of H.G. Wells books, and they're pretty easy to crank out.
Huh. I'm going to say 11 then, based on that. I don't know what
11.
Like 11.
Wow, you guys have a very high regard for H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells only wrote 54 books.
Oh,
yeah.
I got closest.
Oh.
Wow.
I was like,
good strategy.
But
It's like, you know what?
Brittany got the point.
Why?
I did?
You're 11? Oh wait, Paul, what did you say?
He said 20. What are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah, 20. Sorry guys,
You are the worst referee.
now, though.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we got a dance off. Just kidding. More trivia. I'm going to name a collection of lords from the British government during the Victorian era. I want you guys to tell me which of these ridiculous and silly names is fake.
I'm not even drinking. This is so hard.
Why don't you just start drinking? Paul's drinking.
I'm stressing myself out.
Coke.
Whoa!
Paul's doing coke.
Whoa! New York City over here. All right. Which of these?
I know, because it is like pub trivia.
Yeah, and it's like at least you can drink when you fuck up, and now I'm just like, I'm an idiot who doesn't know anything.
You can always drink when you screw up.
How seriously do you take pub
I
trivia?
take trivia
Yeah.
seriously.
Oh man.
Don't drink your feelings.
Which of these lords is made up by me.
Okay.
Lord Peel. I'm just going to laugh at all these. It's so funny. Lord Gladstone.
Are you laughing at your own joke, or
I'm
no? They're
laughing at
real
one of
names.
these.
Okay.
Lord Paunch and Lord Melbourne. Which of these is not a real lord? Lord Peel, Lord Gladstone, Lord Paunch, Lord Melbourne.
Okay.
Brittany goes
I'm
first.
gonna say Paunch.
What do you say?
I'm gonna say Paunch.
What were they again?
Lord Peel, Lord Gladstone, Lord Paunch, Lord Melbourne.
Peel.
How about you, Holland Farkas?
I'm wrong.
Lord Gladstone, the second one.
And how about you, Paul?
Is there only one left I can't pick, or can I pick anybody?
You pick
Paunch,
anyone.
Paunch sounds pretty faux namey to me.
It's so weird that two of the people in the lead chose that, because you're right!
Lord
Paunch!
Her comments just started loading again for me.
Yeah, Lord Paunch is made up, although I'm sure many of the lords during that time were quite
Also,
paunchy lords themselves.
I picked that because I feel like you've been watching Parks and Rec lately.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I came from. And you know what, before we get to our last question, do we have any audience answers?
Yeah,
or
okay, so here's some audience answers for the Harry Potter film.
What's the next Harry Potter?
Actually, have somebody else.
film?
Our screen is dominating because we have 3 people. Somebody else want to read the Harry Potter titles?
Yeah, we got Harry Potter and the Amazing Rewrites, because friggin' epilogue should have never been written that way, and we need to fix it.
Was that the whole title?
That's it.
That's great.
Yep. That's, who is this? Green-eyed trombonist.
Oh,
Ilea.
So true.
We got some more, I think.
Harry Potter and the Potato of Doom.
The Potato of Doom?
No, Doom.
I'm looking at it
That's
now.
a much better title.
That is the
That's a much better
that's the native pronunciation.
What else we got? Next
Yeah.
Potter.
Yeah. Terrible Twos. Harry Potter and the Terrible Twos.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's cute.
How many kids did Harry Potter have? Like
3?
19 years later? 3? Lot.
Harry Potter: The Next Generation.
Which is perfect for that. I'd watch this.
I would so watch that. I'm on
Harry
a big
Potter in space? Like Harry Potter goes to space with his magic and like...
That's amazing.
I thought Next Generation, and I thought like Degrassi Next Generation.
I was so ready to be mad at you for not thinking Star Trek, but then you said Degrassi, and I couldn't be mad. I'm like, that's possibly a dorkier answer than Star Trek.
What is Marco's Patronus? His jacket that he keeps popping at the end of the title thing.
Oh, President Canadian.
Yeah, it comes right.
Is Degrassi still happening there?
No, I hope not. I really hope not.
Because they reboot it a lot.
Yeah.
But
They
it's
do
not
that sometimes.
It's done. It's
Well,
done.
I
don't know.
I'm not a Degrassi. Just because I'm Canadian doesn't mean I automatically watch.
You're a 14-year-old Canadian girl who watches Degrassi.
Not anymore. I used to be called Joey Jeremiah. It looked a lot like him, apparently.
I don't know. We don't get
Here we go.
all the
Send
TV.
that light back. All right, ready
there was one more that I remember.
Here we go.
Okay, somebody really answered what the next Harry Potter film was. It was Harry Potter and the Search for More Money. That's Trader Jovia's suggestion. Do we vote on who won?
Just WB walking into Gringotts, being like, "Give it to me."
If we're voting, I got my vote for TNG.
I would like to deposit money, please.
Wait, you guys were too busy miming. I didn't even hear what Paul said.
Sorry, Paul.
That happens. Stories. If we're voting, I'm putting my money on TNG because it's the only one that I would actually watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Harry Potter TNG.
I'm gonna do that. It's not like the most clever of all the titles, but
True.
it is the thing I would watch.
Who would be Data?
Oh man, Luna Lovegood.
Yes, that is the correct answer. Point for me.
I'm still thinking Degrassi version though, like.
That's not the game, Brittany.
No, like Draco would be Drake. Like it'd be Drake. That's what I want.
Whoever can make this happen, and we don't mean fan art, we mean literally.
Anyone who owns the rights to Star Trek: The Next Generation and Harry Potter,
And
Or
Degrassi.
and Degrassi, just all get in a room and start.
That sounds like something Disney could probably hook up.
Yeah, they could do it.
That'd be like the Avengers of the next Avengers.
And it's not them like
I think
Facebook.
Degrassi might still be on though. Like I don't think that ever ended. I think they just
What?
keep new teenagers. Like I think Degrassi is still on.
That's what I was just asking. Yeah, is it still? Because they always reboot it.
I think all the characters are different now, but I think it's still on.
I think Degrassi is still on one very special network, and that is right there, your heart.
No, but I seriously think it is still on.
Oh, you mean literally? Oh, okay, in that case, yeah.
Season 14? Yeah. Holy crap. Holy crap. Season 14 of the reboot is still on air.
That's what I said. It's
Wow.
still on. All the characters are different. They just keep like bringing in new actors.
That's insane. That should have been done a long time ago, probably.
That's like CSI.
Regenerate into new actors.
Oh my god. Perhaps you'd like another. All right, last question for the Sherlock Victorian era section.
All right.
What is the date? Not the year. I don't care about the year. I don't care about years, guys. Years only date things. What's the exact date that the Victorian era started?
Tuesday.
I mean, I'll look that up. I'm not.
Why?
I'll look that up while you guys are answering. Starting with Holland.
What?
date?
You don't want the year? How do you not
No, I want the
year?
month and the day. I want the
Like,
month
how
and the
does
day.
that work? Someone's like,
That doesn't make any sense.
it's a paradigm shift.
Oh, yeah, I guess that doesn't really work, except for it started with the birth of the queen.
Because of Victoria.
Paul, you should have a history show. That, like,
I'm just gonna say April 6th because isn't that Shakespeare, or he's the 26th? I don't even know. I don't know.
I know this. I can answer this.
How?
How?
So,
It's okay. Well, it's strangely relevant to today because it involves alcohol, if I'm not mistaken. Omar? No?
yeah, sure.
Yeah. Is it not May 24th? May 24th.
I don't know.
Wait, do you not know? Did you ask?
No, I know it, but I'm not gonna give you guys the. I mean, everyone has to guess.
No, nobody else has guesses. Paul clearly knows it.
I have a definite, solid.
Paul's guessing May 24th.
Oh wait, do you have?
So
a
you guys
guess?
can just close the closest.
I don't. I feel bad about it. He clearly knows it. I don't know. He got excited. He
Oh.
snapped and pointed.
Maybe he's right. Maybe he's wrong.
This is my technique. I told you I was going to do it earlier.
Oh dang it!
I keep on thinking of like other
I'm gonna say April 6th.
holidays.
Oh my God, Paul! It was a Tuesday, so it's definitely a Tuesday. This is the anniversary of
If
the day that.
That's insane.
That was amazing.
I knew it. I could taste it.
Dude, this is hard.
It's just a random day.
No, I feel
month,
like I
day.
made it so clear.
We got April 6th from Holland.
This is like voting, guys. If you don't do it, the other people
I'm
will
gonna go
definitely
with-
win.
April 25th.
Okay.
Because it's a nice day. Not too hot, not too cold.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
that's fair.
All you
Right.
need is a light sweater.
I don't know. February 4th.
Oh, if Paul wins this, he beats me.
Yeah, I'm not invested. I have like no points.
Well, there's another round if we want to do it, but we don't have to. And Holland.
I gave it
You already guessed. You weren't paying
April 6th.
Oh, okay.
I'm not having
You
fun.
were looking at the two.
You guys, this is gonna be sort of like a, we're gonna honor scale or honor system here, where you
Sure.
guys tell me who's closest, but also
It's
it's
between.
recorded.
It's just between. Oh wait, which closest to the date?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
The start was June 20th.
All right.
April 25th. Or is it April 25th?
I said February 4th.
So now that.
And Paul said May, so
Yep.
Paul's right.
Paul gets the point! And you know what? Paul gets an extra point because it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, that was more impressive.
So many points. Nom 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 points.
Now this last round is going to be worth double points.
Okay.
This
Super
is great when you can just make things up. But before we get to that,
start with.
I was thinking of like whose line is it anyway, where the points don't matter.
Wow, two very handsome gentlemen.
Wow, so someone did that.
They don't matter. There's more to life.
The question that we have for the audience is audience. I don't know. This isn't a live thing. Everybody, we're hanging.
What?
You have a weird hang-up about this word.
So, what is the next animal that Sherlock Holmes will face off with? We know that he's faced off with a hound. I want to know what's the next animal that he faces off with, and what's the title of that book?
Ugh.
Are we? Oh, that's the audience just making up stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You did it wrong.
I thought we were really trying to think of something.
I mean, if you guys want to come up with answers really
No,
quickly.
I'm fine.
Okay.
The Sherlock Holmes and the Honey Badger. Sherlock Holmes doesn't win this one.
I always thought instead of Hounds of Baskerville, right?
Yeah.
I always thought it was Hounds of Badgerville when I was a kid.
The Hounds of
I
Badgerville.
was like, cool.
That's a
They were the
scary
minority.
The Hounds of Honey Badgerville.
Yeah.
The Hounds of Honey Badgerville. It's really good. And this is just Cougarpedia ammunition.
The Honeys of Badgerville.
Oh my god! You can just pick it up now.
Honeys.
That sounds like Playboy Bunny.
It's like
Hey, by the way, Omar, according to Google, Queen Victoria was born May 24th, which Paul said.
Really?
Oh.
According to Wiki-
Yeah, man.
May 20th.
That's what a commenter just said.
Oh, you know what? I am so sorry. You know what? You're right. It's from her reign, not her birth. From her reign.
Well, you gotta be specific then.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Well,
right.
you said birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul's right. So I'm gonna give the
Paul's
point back to
right.
Paul.
I'll read that. Okay,
But
so
you're right.
how-
You'll see like an extra
You
like
get back the point that.
floaty Moogle point.
I think you got yourself into negative points for
Fine,
that.
I'm at -1. But you know what? The next round is double points. But I can't play. All right, the last section that we're going to be talking about is very important to today. It's St. Patrick's Day. It is today, which is why some of us are wearing green. Holland apparently dressed up with her hair.
I am making everybody in the room green with envy for all of the points that I have. That's my contribution.
Yeah.
to St. Patrick's Day.
You know what? Dock another 2 points for me for that one. That was really good.
I'm not wearing green because I rock this pale,
Brittany's
sensitive skin
Irish
all the
already.
time.
Not going to touch it. Totally fine.
I'm not going to
What? Speaking of colors, what color was originally associated with St. Patrick's Day?
I already know
yeah,
this
you
one,
already
so
know.
I won't answer because we were at a St. Patrick's trivia earlier.
Word
Wait, what was it?
double points.
Wait, what was the question?
What color was originally associated with St. Patrick's Day? And remember, I'm tricky, so it could be green.
I was gonna guess green. I'm making green my vote because
All Marcus?
Red.
Interesting. I like that shrug. Red.
Holland's over it. Paul and Brittany are like the only people invested in this. Like Holland.
I'm so far behind that I can't win, so.
And we know how seriously she takes pub trivia, as she just said. So.
I'm sorry, Holland. You can have some of my points.
Dead actress.
Whoa. You know what, Holland, you get 3 points. Why not?
No, I don't. I don't want to get any points.
Yeah, it counts. I don't care. This is a mad pea hat. And what do you say, Britt?
I'm going to say purple.
Purple. Interesting.
I don't think I'm right at all.
I think that it's going to be hard to say who's closest if none of them are right.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
Are any of them right?
No, those are all wrong.
Why don't you do
Answer-
another? No, do
Oh.
another round.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do
None
it.
of those are right. The first person to get it right. How about that?
The
But
first person
just
to get
go
it
in
right.
a-
Really, okay,
we're going in
we're
order.
circle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The first person to get it right. All right. So back to you, Paul.
Yellow.
Holland.
It's gonna be black.
All right. Brittany.
White.
Okay, it was none
Paul.
of those.
Orange?
Interesting. It's a good guess,
I
but
guess,
no,
like,
that's a
every
very good
single
guess.
color.
Holland.
Blue?
That's
Yeah.
right. You have the 5
Sorry.
points now, Holland.
Do you feel better? Are you okay?
Wait, when they change it? I want.
Why'd they change it?
That's a great question. 2007. No.
Yes,
I don't know.
Why did they change it? That's a better question.
Green is not a lucky color. I think it's actually an unlucky color. If I believe correctly. We'll look that up.
Okay.
Intern, could you look at all that? Thank you. And could I get another one of these? Thank you. Next question is, what was the first city to celebrate St. Patrick's Day? And you know what? No, I'm going to keep it at that.
What was the first? Oh, I was also there. I can't answer these.
First city?
I would have been so far ahead, you guys, but I guess I'll let you keep being there.
You know what? You get 6 points. What was the first city or ciudad that celebrated St. Patrick's Day? Let's start with Holland.
Is it not Dublin?
You say Dublin. How about you, Paul?
I don't know anywhere in Ireland. This is going to be difficult. Yorkshire?
Yorkshire, home of the pudding. Right?
That's probably English. I don't know.
You can guess any city.
Gotham.
Metropolis.
Star City. yeah, probably Emerald City.
You're still pretty good in the running, though. Like, if you guess it, you get it right.
This is more pressure.
Oh, I'm just making it worse. Sorry.
Is it even in Ireland?
Oh. Okay. I don't know.
Okay. Well, why
Should we do another
should
round?
we give a hint that it's
A hint and then do another round?
It's not, right?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not in Ireland.
in
Since
Ireland.
you all guessed Irish cities, it's not.
There's still
in Ireland.
so many other cities.
Is it in Glasgow?
Moscow.
Moscow, good answer.
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
I was like, good one,
Moscow,
Paul.
sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna say New York City because immigration.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great reason. I don't know why I laughed. You hear the word.
It's the phrase because immigration.
Because immigration, I think it's hashtag because immigration, guys.
Boston?
Oh, that's so much better. That's a much better guess.
We're all still wrong, so I feel like it doesn't matter.
Okay, let's specify specifically cities in Boston, because Brittany's right.
Yeah.
It's so obvious.
You actually need to take a point off of Holland for this. I think.
Does Holland gets a point taken away? Oh man.
No, I think she's taking points away from her soul right now.
You know what, Holland? I am gonna have to dock you a point, but I'm gonna have to give one back for hashtag because immigration.
I think that Holland is gone and she's in a fetal position on her floor.
Yeah,
like,
she's not there
crying.
We can't even get to her screen because she won't make noise because she's just out. She fell from a black hole from the movie Risk Cutters.
We can go click on her screen and make it go to show.
It's okay, I had to get that one because otherwise my
There it is.
So Holland/broken.
There. She reemerged like a mighty St. Patrick's Day phoenix. In the last question, everybody, which is worth.
We need to bring Holland to trivia and just
seriously.
just like at the end when they're calling out the answers, just hear her.
Just watching Holland melt under the table. All right, this is gonna be worth 4 points. Go big.
Why? This is
Go big
very
at Boston.
Where are we? Like.
Yeah, what is everyone's points? I haven't keeping track. We can watch it back.
Why don't we make it worth 100 points and solve this by the tradition?
Wow, great idea.
Okay.
Great idea. And this is one where I think we can do closest. And you don't know this, so you can also play.
Oh,
So
I can
guys,
get back in the room.
this is back to anyone's game.
This is the snitch of this game of trivia.
Lucky Cat? Come on, Lucky Cat.
All right, ready, guys? In which century did St. Patrick's Day start? Which century?
I have a guess.
Okay, Paul.
18th.
All right, Mia.
That was my guess.
You can go for it. It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna guess 19th.
19th. Nice. Getting some electricity in the mix. Maybe, maybe not.
Nice, but
Unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. Brittany?
No.
Like the day is like as we celebrated day.
Oh, that's a good question.
That's what I mean.
You mean
like,
No, because the way we
when
celebrate it is with Guinness. So.
happened versus when we celebrated.
Like when it became a holiday, a publicly recognized holiday, but probably not celebrated the way that we celebrate.
Not with the drinking.
Because that didn't start until the.
Just all the
Yeah.
No, but as like a holiday, like
Yeah,
are we counting it as like a national holiday? Like who's keeping track of this in the official calendar?
I think you're thinking too hard about it.
There's 100 points on the
You're
line.
saying that's true. Good point. But you're saying national holiday, but I don't think if it's far back as that he's specifying, it would be like I think it's St. Patrick's Day would be a religious holiday, so it's a holy day. So whenever that holy day was said to be a holy day, like how they make different days, they officially say this is that saint's day. I think that's what he's asking, right? Is that right?
That's correct.
I'm gonna go with 17.
And Holland?
Well, we said 17th, 18th, and 19th. So I guess 16th.
Ooh, we got a full spread here.
But I can't. 20th is definitely wrong. You know what? They're both wrong.
All of them are wrong.
Maybe you should have asked the year, but oh well.
I mean, I didn't want to look it up. Okay. Should I? I'm gonna open this up. I can eliminate 2 of the years. No, wait, that doesn't make sense.
No, why don't you just say who's
the winner's
right?
Brittany!
Yay!
It was 17th. It was the 17th century.
My mom's gonna be so proud.
Didn't Paul also say 17?
I think Paul said 18th.
I don't even remember.
I mean, Paul said 18.
Well, you definitely said 17.
Yeah.
No, I said 18. I said 18, and she prices right.
Okay. Okay.
So congratulations, Brittany. You are the winner for this week.
What did she win?
Oh.
Where the points don't matter and neither do the prizes.
This wonderful Cougarpedia tradition of passing the stapler. So you get to hold on to it for this week. Please don't use any of the staples. Next week, we'll get the Cougarpedia stapler.
Thank you.
We got one last audience question for you guys, which
Yeah,
is...
it's about time to wrap up.
Yeah, it's about time to wrap up, but you can definitely leave these comments. By the way...
Wait, Holland should read the comments because of the next title, because Paul read the last one.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Holland needs
Before we go further, can I get the runner-up prize?
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm so glad. Yeah, we handed that to you off screen.
Wait, you mean you're not right here? Oh, who handed the stapler?
Holland, what are the answers for what is the next animal that Sherlock Holmes will face off with?
On the YouTube comments, there's like answers. Just read out some of your favorite ones.
Someone said snake. Did someone say snake?
Yep.
Or was that an answer for something?
I think they're just making up, but it's like made up answers, I think. Right?
Am I not reading these? Am I making them up?
No,
You're reading them.
You're reading them, but they're made up. They're made up titles and stuff, right?
The power of your eyes. Yeah.
I don't see
a lot of comments.
I see a ton. What are you guys talking about? Should I read them? I see all of them.
I was showing up an email. Maybe they're not loaded there yet.
Okay, because I just felt bad that our screen is always on screen.
Here, I'm going to click on Paul's while we read them.
Oh,
there we go.
Great.
Look attentive.
All right, read them up while Paul dances and acts out the animal.
Can you keep cutting back and forth between Paul and Holland?
Sure.
It's very confusing.
Both of you, if you could act out the animals that we're listing.
This is going to be awful because I've seen some.
I think that clicking this changes how it looks, but I'm not sure. So
Yeah.
I don't know if the audience is seeing that. I don't think that maybe.
We will also have to make noise while we're doing this.
So
because
just to be safe, I think you should make noise while you act it out.
All right.
The animal noises. All right.
Okay. Snuffleupagus.
Ta-da!
Snuffleupagus, yeah, I know. Snuffleupagus only existed inside Big Bird's head, which is another thing that fucked with me.
And none of you are Big
I was
Bird,
like, what do you
therefore.
mean it's not real. Yeah.
Did Paul disappear?
Because he disappeared.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Big Bird, and we
That was good. That was good.
Subtle.
Wait, did you guys see the thing about Twitter about how only...
Yeah.
20% of people can see Big Bird.
No.
No, only Big Bird can follow Snuffleupagus, right?
Yeah.
What? That is awesome.
Oh, really? That's brilliant. That's great.
Okay, real quick. Okay, so her title for that was Sherlock Holmes and the Vampire of Sesame Street, by the way.
Whoa.
Vampire what?
The Vampire of Sesame Street was the Snuffleupagus title that you made. Okay, let's see. We have comments about Boston. Okay, here we go. Sherlock Holmes and the Duck-billed Platypus Calamity.
That's gonna need some help.
I love Paul.
What about you, Holland?
She did it.
How many good noises? I can't think of anything for that.
FYI, this is recorded on the internet on YouTube.
Hi, Mom.
For perpetuity.
She hasn't made it this far. That's okay.
My mom, do you guys' parents watch her YouTube videos? My mom totally watches them. Sometimes she calls me and she's like, you guys have been very active on the channel lately. Okay, let's see.
Do we have any
That's like
more?
a very neutral statement, too. You've just been really active. Not like, I like what you're doing. I disapprove.
She's just saying you've been very active. Okay, the Drunk Dublin Duck. Sherlock Holmes and the Drunk Dublin Duck.
I feel like I have to stumble.
Yep.
I can't. Alright. You would have to, like... How do you make duck noises? Can anyone make that Donald Duck noise?
Can't hear you, Holland.
Donald Duck noise. You know what I mean?
Just say the word quack.
Quack, quack.
I haven't told you about my ex-wife.
Have I told you about my ex-wife? I think takes the cake.
Quack, quack, quack. Is that what every duck is talking about?
That makes so much sense. Oh God. Every interaction I've had with the pond just totally clicks into place.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
All right, should we call it there? Do we have any more?
We should probably start. I'll do a little. I think there's only a couple more.
Okay,
So
here we go.
There's only like two more. Let's do
Lightning
two more.
round.
The Wombats of Wollongong.
Because that's clearly the sound.
I got close. I'll get him later.
Again, it is recorded forever, so I guess we can screenshot it another time. Okay. I think the ferret fiasco. That was the other one that I remember. Okay, the ferret fiasco.
Ferret
That was the last
fiasco.
one.
Hello? My cat wants in on this, apparently. That's not a ferret noise, it's a cat noise. Well, come on, do your best ferret. Come on. No, you want out. Alright. I think I scared her with all of my animal noises. She doesn't know who I am anymore. She's like, this is ridiculous.
It's so realistic.
Yeah, wow.
Or she doesn't like ducks.
I feel like I don't have enough caffeine for ferrets because those guys are nuts, man.
Yeah, they're just always like all the time around a ball. I've only seen them in Toys R Us. This is what they're always doing. They're always
My friend had a ferret, and we used to like to let it out of the cage because we'd want to play with it, but then they just run around. They just run in circles, and they're impossible to catch.
And you're right, they are illegal in California. They're not illegal everywhere, but in California.
Mhm.
Because it'll mess up our ecosystem.
Yeah, it's better off that way. They're kind of insane.
My daughter really likes ferrets, so.
I always wanted a ferret, but my parents were like, nah.
But like, what if you had a really big ranch and you're like, I could have all the ferrets?
Not like a ranch animal. Like,
Ferret farm is the scariest idea I've ever heard in my life. You're not even selling them. It's just a farm of ferrets.
If you had a picture, if you had a ranch, they would just run away. It's like not friendly. They would just go.
No, it'd be like the same thing like any other ranch. It'd be like
They're
some
not
form
that
of
domesticated.
fencing.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us for the vlog Friends Hangout. We will be doing this every Tuesday at this time. So
7:30
stay
p.m.
7:30
Pacific
Unless we change it.
Daylight Time.
What?
Unless we change it.
Unless we
Unless we
don't.
change it. Unless,
It's every time unless we don't.
until the pattern
Like
changes.
how we didn't last time.
Yeah. Again, we are the 2 Broke Geeks. You can check us out on this channel that you're watching right now or on Twitter at #2 Broke Geeks. This is Brittany Sandler.
Brittany, say some stuff about whatever you want to say.
I guess you can follow me on the Twitters at BE Sandler.
B.E.
Sandler, like Adam Sandler.
Sandler. And you can check out these fine folks. Holland and Paul. That's kind of what I was referring to.
Holland's gonna go first. I'm Holland Farkas, and I'm really bad at. Is Paul going?
About what?
I thought Paul. Okay, I'm Holland Farkas, and I'm really bad at trivia, and I have no self-esteem. And you can follow me at Holland Farkas on Twitter.
Oh, that's the worst sign-off ever. Hi. Thanks for being with us. I'm Paul. I ruined her childhood, and you can find me on the YouTubes at youtube.com/allhailskippy.
Okay.
And you want to check out the podcast that Holland and I are on? That's
And Paul.
and Paul for an upcoming episode. That's at SSG Podcast on Twitter or Sunnydale Study Group on Facebook. And if you check us out on iTunes, we really appreciate it if you could leave us a rating, a nice review, or whatever, an honest review. You know, do whatever you want. Anyhow.
And yeah, and thank you to, if you guys just joined Cougarpedia, I saw people joining and making edits. I will give you moderator status after this. Hashtag, what's today's hashtag? Paul ruined my childhood.
No,
God.
I mean, I wrote because immigration, but no, yeah, maybe Paul ruins childhood.
That was his sign-off.
That's true. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, hashtag Paul ruins childhood.
Hashtag Paul ruined my childhood.
Hashtag Paul ruined my childhood.
Hopefully, that can't go wrong.
No.
That
Yeah.
can't be misinterpreted. Let's go.
All right. Thank you guys again so much. We'll see you next week. Until then, have a great St. Patrick's Day. Please be safe and stay hydrated. We'll see you later. Bye.